We're going to be taking a look and review of Mac Booster 2. For more information on Mac Booster, you can check out the link down below in the video description. Now, Mac Booster is a really great application that allows you to simply and efficiently manage your OS X performance and the performance of your Mac in general. So, you may have a Mac, and generally with your computers, as you use them over time, they become slower due to software things like, your hard drive getting more full with space, maybe potential threats that may be bogging down your system, all those sort of things. Your machine needs a cleaning every now and again, and that's what Mac Booster allows you to do. So here we are at the site. Mac Booster provides all of these great utilities that are kind of buried within OS X. So, making it easy to clean up hard drive space, see which files are taking up the most drive space as far as gigabytes, preventing your Mac from viruses and malware, those sort of things, accelerating OS X's processing speed by clearing things like occupied RAM, disk permissions, anything that will just essentially lag or bog down your machine. It makes it all easily accessible, as well as providing a whole bunch of other great tools all within it. So allowing you to do startup optimization, duplicate finder, photo sweeper, and a ton of other things. So let's go ahead and jump right into the application. So here we are at Mac Booster 2, and you can see the first thing you want to do once you get it is run a system status scan. So you can see here I ran a scan, and it shows me all of my potential security risk, junk files, and performance monitor here. So you can see it has 3 issues. I can reclaim up to nearly 5 gigs of hard drive space and fix 34 issues. And I can just click fix and it'll automatically do that. You can also get a more in-depth look at these things. So for example, I can click on, let's go ahead and go to system cleanup, and it shows me here directly things that may be taking up my space. So you can see application junk files, there's 2.5 gigs of that on my Mac right now that I can easily clean up. And it's all simple. I can click on clean right here, and you can see basically what it's going to do once it was activated is essentially go ahead and clean out all of this in one sweep. So that's why it's really worth it. You're investing essentially in an app that not only makes your computer faster but safer and secure. It does all of this in a really, really convenient package, not, making you have to manually sort through and find all of those files. So if you, obviously once it's unlocked, you can just hit clean here and it will do everything automatically. Performance boost, for example, it shows some things that need to be fixed, RAM optimization, disk permission fixes, application optimization, all those great things. You have other tools built in here like clean memory, which allows you to essentially look at your memory that you have free and the memory that's being used and how you can regain some of that memory here. And you can see it's constantly tweaking itself depending on apps that you have running. Now also it has something called startup optimization. This is a really great tool as well. Basically this allows you to see what's booting with your machine, and then from there essentially turn off the ones that you don't want to be booting up. So for example, like apps like Skype or VirtualBox, for example, that may start with your Mac will slow down the overall startup process, so you can easily optimize that here. The uninstaller tool is really great because what this does is it fully uninstalls applications from your machine. So when you normally uninstall apps, it leaves behind some files like language files, etc. This completely gets rid of everything. You have duplicates finder, which makes it easy to find duplicate files within your hard drive, again saving you space. Very common with pictures or something of that nature. Large file cleaner, this directly shows you you can find and remove the large files within a folder to make it easy to clear up space. You have a file eraser. This is another great utility because if you're really concerned about like your security and all that, this securely deletes a file, making it unrecoverable. So if anybody was to get their hands on your Mac or a hard drive for that matter, they couldn't recover really sensitive data. And last but not least, a photo sweeper. This quickly goes through your photo library and make sure that there's no duplicates, so you can keep just the ones that matter. Obviously, it effectively does this, has a whole process to it, and that's a great thing. It has all these utilities and more built into this one app. So Mac Booster 2, it makes your system overall faster, it makes it safer and more secure, and it makes it all very convenient in this really great and easy to use interface. Again, for more information on Mac Booster, you can check out the links down below in the video description. Thanks for watching.